come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
First pitch, 405.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff. The Nationals as they take the field here today. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Well, that's out number 1. Next up from New York, Mark Canha. First offering. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Canha, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
2-2. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And that's the second out. Here's Starling Marte. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Throw over to first. Dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, man, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-1. Here it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Marte at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ballgame. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping up is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Number 3.
Striding in now for the Nats, Escobar. First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
Scherzer is way up there among active pitchers in terms of career wins. He's earned more than 170 of them in his time at the big leagues. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here comes Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting third. The right fielder. Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Nimmo, and this ball is gone. no chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball on base and keep this first inning alive. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
That's
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Josh Bell would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another full count pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He has no prior history against this pitcher. And now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Now here's the first offering.
Back outside.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2.
Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
The second base.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Corbin has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And that one yanked just foul. Smoke toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box, James McCann. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. Hey! Cano, base runner at first with 1 out. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Cruz is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box. Rounds 1 briskly to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, all tied at 1-1. And now for Washington, Hernandez.
Leading off for Washington, the center fielder, number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's
Counts
taken
1-0.
high and outside for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the National center fielder. tight with that
Inside, ball
one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in next, Keibert Ruiz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Ehire Adrianza stands in as he looks at a called strike. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
That trusts and works off his fastball right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Patrick Corbin. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the next lineup turns over, and to the plate, Luis Garcia. The fly out for him to start the home first. Pause, now the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Hernandez on third. Ruiz at second with 2 gone. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The set and the 2-1.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Nats leave a pair. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top of the third set to get underway, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And now the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up is Mark Hanna, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit softly on the ground at third. And there's out number 2. Here's Pete Alonso, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Into the box, Escobar, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Not shortstop, number 3.
First offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. There's a fastball taken high for a ball. Three and 1 to the National shortstop. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next to stand in is Juan Soto. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball.